much of it he could like chilling right now, smoking a spliff, man. You don't
Yeah. Yeah, so the East is better than the West now for sure. The East is much better.
The East is better than the West? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Bro, the lower 5 seeds would kill the lower 5 seeds in the West.
I don't know.
Because the lower well,
it's
who's
like I want to agree with you because like then my Tatum bias, Celtics agenda. I love that shit. I could just enforce it.
No, because think about it. Like, who's competing for like the lower spots in the East? We have the Hawks this year because listen, bro, they have Rondo off the bench.
Look.
Gallinari, John Collins, Cameron Reddish.
What seed were the Hawks last year?
Oh, they were fucking worse than the Bulls.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, you gotta look. The Hawks, they've done this before. That's the thing with them because they have some stars on their team like Trae Young, John Collins. They're playmakers. They're not that consistent, and that's why.
John Collins isn't. He didn't do that good last night. Who do you think is better, John Collins or Lauri Markkanen?
I'll take John Collins.
I would too.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
Because Lauri Markkanen in the preseason shot 2 for 14.
Straight off topic, the Bulls got fucking washed. The Hawks set a franchise record on the Bulls.
All right, bro, that's one game. What I saw from that, game.
What about last season?
Huh?
What about last season?
Last season, they were worse than they will be this season. That's how it works when you rebuild, bro.
I'm done talking about the Bulls.
I'm not. Listen, Pat Williams, 16 points last night.
Oh my god.
Anthony Edwards had 15. Everybody
was
like,
about 16 points in a blowout win.
Bro, who cares?
In a 16. Blowout win at that point, they're just, get buckets, bro.
He was a starter.
Yeah. And at that point,
the youngest Bull starter ever, he has 16. Nobody gives a shit.
Anthony Edwards is just going to continue on with this fucking path of mediocrity. D-Rose, youngest Bull ever, to do what? Lose.
He's not the youngest Bull.
He's not going to do shit.
No, D-Rose is not the youngest Bull. He's the youngest player to ever win MVP.
Okay, you won an MVP. What does that do for your franchise?
Nothing for my franchise.
MVPs honestly fucking suck. Russell Westbrook lowered the value of MVPs. And Giannis is about to do the same. His bitch ass.
I was about to say the Bulls were better, and the Bulls might be better than the Celtics in the 2010s as a whole.
In 2010s, right?
Yeah.
All right, but what about right now?
Not right now. All right, but think about.
Actually, they're not better than the Celtics.
3 years from now.
3 years from now.
3 years from now, bro.
They're not.
3 years from now.
The Bulls haven't been to the. How many times have the Bulls been to the Eastern Conference Finals in the 2010s? How many times?
Think they did once, maybe twice.
Okay.
What about the Celtics? 3 times, right? 3. Okay.
No. That's 3 times in the last 5 years, buddy. I'm not gonna lie and say I know. Like 2011, 2010, where we went.
Well, they were fucking trash.
You're out of your mind. Nah, you're out of your mind.
But you know what they did? They started rebuilding what year? 2015. 2014.
Guess what?
2014.
The Celtics weren't garbage for a very long time. Even before Jason Tatum, Isaiah Thomas was still good.
Okay, but before Isaiah Thomas, they're trash. So they rebuilt.
Trash.
They rebuilt, bro.
Trash.
They rebuilt.
Okay. Guess what? Brad Stevens and Danny Ainge are out of a completely different league than Billy Donovan.
First of all, it's not the Bulls GM.
Danny Ainge is a legend. He's actually a fucking legend.
Bro, you know who the Bulls GM is now?
It's actually so clear that the Celtics, they have a way better front office.
Yeah.
And a better organization than the Bulls. What are you even saying?
Bro,
what's your point?
You know who the Bulls
What's your point? What are you trying to say, though?
You know who the Bulls GM is right now? The guy who built the Denver Nuggets. The guy who drafted Nurkic, traded him away. He drafted... He actually drafted Markkanen.
What about the Denver Nuggets?
You knew they have Jokic and Murray. He drafted them.
Oh, he drafted Jokic and Murray?
Michael Porter Jr.
All right.
Everybody that has...
Jokic and Murray,
he built the Nuggets.
Are Jokic and Murray better than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? Are Jokic and Murray...
What does that have to do with anything? He's a good GM.
It's not...
Jokic... Hold up. Jokic is better than fucking Tatum.
It's not about... I'm talking about the duo because it's completely different. I'm talking about the duo.
This year? Who knows? They didn't play a game yet?
We're going to fucking see.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking see, bro.
See.
Don't be surprised if Jamal Murray and fucking Jokic are the best duo in the league.
Beat the Heat, because like I've been saying, the Magic are actually a pretty decent team. They're way better than the Bulls. You're not.
Yeah, but the Magic, right? Yeah, they don't have Jonathan Isaac this year towards ACL. He's a big part of that team.
Okay.
So why were you so impressed with the Magic?
They look pretty good.
Why?
They look pretty good.
Why last night?
I mean, look, you know why? Because last year I saw the Magic play the Bucks in the bubble, and they won one game. And they gave the Bucks some trouble, but they were down 2 fucking starters. So to me, I'm thinking, you know what? The Magic are pretty good. They could actually compete a little bit.
Yo, just wait
If
till
they
the Bulls.
stay healthy, what are you
Just wait till
talking
the
about?
Bulls make the playoffs this year and then fucking win the first round. You're gonna ignore them. You're gonna think the Magic's better than them because they gave the Bucks one game in the fucking bubble.
The Magic
What's more appealing?
The Magic have been
What's more
better than the
appealing,
Bulls
Markelle
for the
Fultz?
past like 4 years. What are you
What's
talking
more
about?
appealing, Markelle Fultz or Kobe White?
It's not. You can't do that.
I'm
That's
doing
not
the
how
head-
the NBA
I'm doing-
works.
I'm
But
doing
no,
the head-to-head
that's not how the
shit.
NBA works,
Bro.
Because if that's how the NBA works, the Hawks and the Bulls would be playoff teams. They would have been playoff teams last
But
year.
they could be playoff
That's
teams this year.
And the Wizards
Not
would
last
be
year
playoff
because they
teams
didn't have
too. You
Gallinari.
can't just say, "Oh, Kobe White, he's a good point guard. He would match up well 1-on-1." No,
No,
that's
that's not.
2K.
I'm not saying 1-on-1. Listen, you're saying, oh, if it was like that, the Hawks and the Bulls would have made the playoffs. Listen, last year the Hawks didn't have Gallinari. Where's he average? 15 to
They had
18
Trae
points per
Young.
game. They had Trae Young, but that's it. John Collins was in and out the whole year.
Trae-
They didn't have Cam Reddish,
Trae
was a
Young was
bum.
averaging 30 and what? 30 and 10,
Yeah, like 29 and 10.
29.
That's the most empty 29 and 10 of all time. You know
no,
that?
it's not.
Yes,
'Cause
it is,
you know
bro.
Bradley Beal exists.
Okay, Bradley Beal exists, but he
Stop.
he
You
did
know
way
Russell
better than
Westbrook
he
exists.
made the bubble.
Okay,
They were the 9th seed in the East. Or
Bradley Beal.
No, they were the 10th seed.
Bradley Beal is way more experienced than Trae Young. But anyway,
Okay, but like,
Anyway.
that's empty, bro. How you get 29 and 10, but you win fucking how many games? How many games they win? 15.
look what Zach LaVine is doing.
Yeah, they were better than the Hawks.
Okay.
And
They're
listen,
still a garbage
Kobe-
ass team.
Kobe White,
Oh my god.
only rookie in NBA history.
What is your point here? What's your point?
My
Are you
point
trying
here
to
is
say
that the
that
Hawks and the Bulls
have
are going to make the
rebuilt?
playoffs. The Bulls have
Are you
fully.
trying to say the Bulls have rebuilt and are
Yeah.
ready to make the playoffs?
No, not necessarily.
So they rebuilt.
They rebuilt. They're done. Now they're going to
they
grow.
Rebuilt.
Now they're
But
gonna-
in between that can't
Just
make
like
the
how
playoffs.
Jalen Brown had to grow, how Tatum had to grow.
But Jalen
Because
Brown.
3 years later, look how good they are now, right?
But when Jalen Brown was growing, he was already in the playoffs. Same
Because
with Tatum.
fucking because he was the third pick. He was a fucking listen. He
What
was the
about
third
Tatum?
pick.
What about
They
Tatum?
got all their picks from the fucking Nets.
Alright,
Hey,
alright.
they
But
got all
what
their
about
fucking
Tatum?
picks from the
You
Nets.
cannot
They were a
just
playoff team,
compare
bro.
the Celtics to the Bulls because the Celtics developed amazingly. That's different. It's a whole different situation.
They did develop
You're in
good.
shitty Chicago.
Yo,
Like-
listen.
like,
No,
you
listen. This is.
suck,
I'm gonna
bro.
tell you how the Celtics rebuilt and won. They got Isaiah Thomas, right? Nobody expected that
my
fucker to be
God.
good. Nobody expected him to be
Brad
good.
Stevens and Danny Ainge did. It wasn't a surprise to them.
Oh, they thought he was. They thought he was
Guess
an average
what?
29,
I see
right?
a
And go to the Eastern Conference
guess
Finals,
what?
right?
I see a common fucking trend right now in Boston. You know what the common trend I see? A lot of stars, a lot of picks that teams just pass up on. Brad Stevens and Danny Ainge, they don't even trade up for them. They get these guys in the middle of the draft,
Like who?
like Tatum. He was like a 14th pick.
Who was the 14th pick?
Tatum.
Are you sure?
Yes, he was
Is
like.
that your final take?
Oh, guess what? If I'm wrong about this, you're gonna extrapolate and use this as some piece of evidence to somehow.
No. Listen, I
Are
don't
you
care.
gonna use this and try to say that? Do you even know?
Third pick. He was the third overall pick. It was Brandon. No, fuck.
Tatum was the third pick, and Jason.
No, it wasn't Brandon. It was I don't know what.
No.
No, Lonzo was in front of him. Ben Simmons, Lonzo, and Tatum.